Hi, otters. Do you recognize it when there are these daily life things, not even big things, but relatively small things that happen, but you get into a thinking rut about it and you can't seem to stop it? Well, today it was a day with some exciting things. Our youngest son is starting at the university today, and he was incredibly nervous. And as a mom, it is of course difficult to help because everything I say is most of the time not the right thing to say. So I let him be and just waited for a phone call after his first college. But I was pretty nervous and feeling overwhelmed. And as I went food shopping, I was kind of running around as a headless chicken in the shop, circling around the cauliflower and indecisive if I should buy it or not. Well, I eventually did because it looked really good. So anyway, when I drove back home, it was very busy on the road, and by the time I was back home, I was so nervous and feeling overwhelmed. And the thing is, my son had to work really hard to come where he is now. And to hear him so nervous is something I won't want to take away from him. But I can't. And all these feelings were raging through my body and mind, and then I knew what to do. I had to make art. And even though I had a few other plans for today, I started to make art. But even in my art, I was quite indecisive, and it went every way. So that's what I'm showing you today. I think the fact that I didn't draw my painting first in a sketchbook was one of the first mistakes I made, because when I do that, I have a much better idea of what it will be, and instead of that, I just started it and it had to grow and it didn't grow. And anyway, as you can see, I am putting layer over layer, and I have no idea what it should be. I think it's a good thing to show that we have these days and things aren't going as smooth as we want in our art, and that sometimes we have to push through that phase in where you feel this is going nowhere. Sometimes making art can make you feel so vulnerable, and when you think too much, it shows in your work. Halfway, I could let it go a little bit, and I was more in a more playful state. And by the time I started to create the little yellow leaves, I surely was more out of my thinking mind. And at the time I could do the mark making, I was fully relaxed. And just at the moment I just at the moment I put down my brush, my phone went, and my son called that his first lessons in communication went really well and that he really liked it. His next class will be at 6, so he went back to his apartment that he shares with his big brother just to have dinner together. And my um, and just and exactly as this art journal page, everything turned out for the best, and now I can have a nice and peaceful evening. I'm always so grateful for my art practice, as it helps me to calm down, to see the things in perspective, and most of all, it gives me so much joy, even though it's not always easy. And that's what this channel is all about. Not about showing you fancy art, but merely telling you that creating art is a joyful process And it doesn't matter how the end product looks like, because when we move our hands in such a lovely way, we process our feelings and our emotions without talking one word. If you like this combination of my motivational words and my art, just give me a thumbs up. And if you want to hear more, please subscribe. I want to wish you a lovely day. Please take good care of yourself. Enjoy the little things in life and hopefully see you tomorrow. Bye bye for now.